Here we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Glad to see you guys back in here. I'll tell you what, I am fucking excited for this episode. It is going to be so good. Oh, man. It is going to be so good. Let me go and time something for y'all. Yeah, I see you, Bluro. What's up, man? Good to see you. Me, Master. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Man, I tell you guys right now, if they kill off somebody in this episode, I am going to freak out. I have a gut feeling one of them is going to die. Yeah, this is just my gut feeling this far. That one of them's going to die in this episode, and it's really going to suck. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. What has been my favorite episode thus far? Honestly, I'd have to say the last one. Episode 15, I would say definitely is my favorite episode thus far. It was, dude, it was just a beautiful episode. And especially the way it ended with them blowing up Kamino and the lightning and all the, I want to call them Star Destroyers, the Republic cruisers rolling in. Dude, it definitely got me to tear up a little bit on the last one. You know, especially because they had that little bitty montage as well of the little bitty montage of like the empty barracks and the empty chow hall and all the other stuff. It man, dude, it's been surreal. It has been surreal. What's my favorite non-batch character? Ooh, that's dude, you can ask all the questions you want. My favorite non-bad batch character. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me think. It's definitely not Admiral Rampart. It's definitely dude. I hate Rampart so much. You know, but he's such a good villain. Non-bad batch. Maybe Nala Se. I feel like Nala Se was pretty cool. Oh, the one where they show the first stormtrooper army. Um, that was one of the episodes that were a couple other ones, right? Whenever they were fighting the different like Republic commandos, and they saved Gregor. What time is it? 58. Yeah, we still got time. Yeah, that was a good one, dude. And honestly, other than what was one of the last ones I made a video on? Other than the episode where they had that random filler episode with the spiders and stuff, or the flies, or those Geonosian flies, it's all been pretty good stuff. What is my rating on the show from 1 to 10 so far? Um, Let me think about that because it's Star Wars, so I tend to think everything is a 9 or 10. Um, but I would say I would give the show a solid 8. I would give it an 8, and an 8 being like good, not just like okay, kind of good. Yeah, 14 was a good episode. 14 was definitely a good episode. Um, dude, it just I don't know. I don't know that this whole thing has been an experience. My opinion on Sid. Well, so here's the thing about Sid. Let me pull it up. I like Sid, or not. I really like Sid as a character. I don't want to see too much of Sid. I think they're gonna dispatch with her as far as like stuff in the future. Um, and so Sid's a cool character, but I don't want her to be one of the main characters or anything because she's like she's filler stuff. You know, I feel like the only time she really progressed the story is whenever her and Omega did the betting, and it kind of like gave Omega this confidence. I feel like it gave Omega this little bit of confidence, and that was kind of like good for her character. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let me pull it up. I'm about to start this episode right now. I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is gonna be named the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and assume this is Return to Kamino Part 2. I wouldn't even be surprised here. I would not. I would not be surprised at all if this is longer. Nope. Kamino lost. The Bad Batch find themselves in unexpected territory in this thrilling finale. Oh, dude, I almost don't want to click on it. Some part of me doesn't want to click on it because, well, then it's gonna be over. And I know it's not going to be over permanently. I know they're going to have another season, and the fact that they confirmed another season, but sitting here thinking about it, it's like, I mean, it's not a realistic scare, but you never know what can happen. Your second favorite episode is, I didn't even think about Cad Bane. Yes, where Cad Bane and Fennec fight each other. Fennec was one person I was considering to be one of those characters. Yeah, dude. Honestly, the Bad Batch has been good, and I think the thing I like about it is the show isn't just about the Bad Batch. It's about the Clone Wars. I really feel like this is a show that completely bridges the end of the Clone Wars with the beginning of the Empire. I feel like all the stuff that we've seen in the first season going forward really just I don't know. As sad as it was, we needed to see the destruction of Kamino. We needed it to, to get over it, for it officially to be the end of the Clone Wars. I mean, unless they wanted to make Vader at the end of the Clone Wars at the end of season 7, I can kind of see that. But I think this kind of period has been unexplored. And so it's really interesting to see. If you guys are ready, dude, I'm about to start this thing up. I'm gonna have to reset this timer. I'll reset it again here in a second. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, it's all the right thing. All right, I'm about to boot this thing up. Here we go. Good luck. As soon as it starts, there we go. Bingo. Here we go, boys. Oh my god. Oh, I almost don't want to see it. What if it's like The Mandalorian? Oh, I'm in the intro. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're going to be right into it. Bad Batch. I see you, Bad Batch. Kamino lost. Heard. Cat is here. Dude, you know what? I hope somebody dies in this episode. I hope it's this motherfucker. Oh, no. I fucking hate Rampart, dude. I hate him so much. Dude, that is wild watching them blow up the supports and everything. What the fuck? Dude, this is making it look like they're gonna die right here. No, what I meant by The Mandalorian is what if we have some amazing ending to the season? That's kind of what I meant by that. Oh no. Bro, how are they gonna fucking write that in? Did she get separated? Ooh. Mm. All right, me master. Thanks for coming in, bro. Come check in and let us know what you think after the episode. Bro, okay, they're dipping out now. All right. Bro. Honestly, I forgot the robot was with them. Like what? Ooh. Okay, so she's not on her own. Come on, girl, use the force. Yeah, you're gonna need Wrecker. Gonna pick up this whole facility. Those big muscles of him. Of his. Okay, Qui-Gon. Bruh. Oh no, don't do this. Nah, dog. You're gonna break that little bitty knife of yours. Oh, dude, you're gonna be shitting me. Hmm? What the fuck? That's an idea. Oh shit. And this is how they win him back over. Look at him, he's like, get off me. Yeah, you do. Oh, dude, that ain't gonna work. What are you doing? Nah, she's trying. Bruh. How are they not underwater? The whole bitch was sinking. What? I mean, I'm happy they're not drowning. The It must be sealed off. Oh, dude, he better go with them. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh shit, dude. Bro. Oh, that's so sad. Am I looking at this wrong? This whole fucking thing is underwater. How are they not drowning? Oh, dude, Dave Filoni, dude, why would you do this to me, bro? Stop moving. What the fuck, bro? This shit is fucking wild. Holy wow. All right, so oh man, What are we thinking? Boba Fett? Boba Fett gonna save them? I don't know how the fuck they're gonna get out of here. The music. Okay, hold on. So, wait, is he staying there? No, you better not. I missed what happened there. I was looking at OBS. Bro. Ah, that's funny. Oh, dude. What a throwback. Shut up. Hmm? What the fuck? She is calling the shots now. Hmm. All right. Hmm. What's he doing? Huh? What, they're just in the tunnel now? Oh yeah, they are. What are you afraid of? That whole fucking ship hit the tunnel. Why are they afraid of it breaking now? Oh, dude, Jurassic Park. When the T Rexes come for the baby. He just called him an asshole. He's an asshole. He's always gonna be an asshole. She does. And dude, this is one of those things I don't know if walking slower helps them. What? Ooh. Dude, if they would turn off their flashlight. Dude, this is literally Jurassic Park. What? Always a bigger fish. This is episode 1 mixed with Jurassic Park. right? Oh, fuck this dude. Oh, bro. See, how? Where are you getting the juice from? Oh, that thing looked like a turtle. It looked like a giant turtle. Another happy landing. Hmm. 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 Oh, they're gonna finish it where it all started for him. You know, Theory made a really good point about this room. The fact that there are 12 pods. There are. Here he's talking about it. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so she. I don't really know how that works. Oh, shit. Bro. What the fuck? Man. Yeah, okay, so she's older than them, but that's because of the advanced aging. And I don't know, I guess I kind of always assumed about the clone troopers that they weren't given like genes to. She's older than you are, bro. No, what I was thinking about it is that dude, they just keep fighting. I would think that the cloners would advance them to a certain age and then they would age normally. I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know why I thought that. Dude, you still want to join the fucking empire? Maybe his inhibitor chip changed him. Maybe he didn't take it out. Hmm. How far are we into 16? All right, so we're 17 minutes in. That means that we got about 10 minutes left. So nothing. Yeah, they're gonna get out of here. They're gonna get on the ship, and nothing else eventful is gonna happen. That's my prediction. We're not gonna get some kind of cliffhanger or something like that here. Nobody's gonna come and rescue them. They're gonna work together, get out, and then that'll be it. Oh, they're gonna kill the droid off. Why wouldn't they put one of the people with her? I don't understand that. I was like, if you're gonna double up on people, all right. So this is the point. Yeah, they let the. It's kind of like a sinking car. You gotta let the water get everywhere, and then you try to get out. Oh, this droid's doing a pretty good job. Hmm. It's amazing that they're floating. Oh shit. Yep, and he's gonna die to save her. Here we go. The same thing as season one of The Mandalorian. Yep. Oh shit, dude. Oh man, they're making me care for that droid now. Oh, here we go. Bro. Thank God, dude. It's like why do you guys always do this shit to me? What? Hey, all right. Fuck. Oh damn, they don't trust him. Mm, dude. Oh my. Time to say goodbye. Oh no. Damn, it's official. Clone Wars are over. Damn. I'm gonna wait for it to finish before I respond to what you said. Is he really staying? Damn. Come on, dude. Dude, really? Oh, it's not over. It's not over. Okay. Ooh, who is this? Why do I feel like I've seen this person before? This is gonna be it. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna skim through real quick. I'm gonna skim through real quick. We have any credit scene? Anything like that? Nope. Nope. All right, it's over. Um, man, you feel a tad bit underwhelmed. Bro. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it was an underwhelming episode. Um, but I think there is a bright side about this. I think the positive spin on this, that it's an underwhelming episode, is that their story is very far from over. I think that we could get 4, 5, 6 seasons of the show. So what happens at the end of season one in the long term really doesn't matter as much. Obviously, some important things happen there. Specifically, talking about Crosshair refusing to go home with them. Um, wow, I feel like I need to. Oh man, I feel like I need to sit and think on what just happened there. The very end point was kind of disappointing. The Nala Se thing. It I feel like we all, with our imagination of her being taken by the Empire, I feel like we all knew that had happened with our own imagination, and they just showed us, and it really wasn't anything special about it. I think it's obvious when they're talking about Nala Se that had to do with cloning Palpatine. That's obviously what they're talking about here. So, so I don't know. It just digs deeper into the sequel trilogy, and I'm not trying to get involved like that. I really wish Disney would just give it up. I really would. Disney would just accept that they're gonna have to remake those movies. But this isn't even about sequels. This Let me go back. Let me put up the episode again. It was okay. So here's the thing. It was a good episode, right? I would give it like an 8, like I would give the season. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Um, and it was a good episode, but I kind of feel like episode 15 was better than 16. But that's not to say that both weren't good, right? So overall, I enjoyed it. Could more have happened? Yes. I think what's interesting about it too is this entire time, I was betting on Boba Fett coming back, and he never did. He never did, and maybe that's something they're gonna wait to go ahead and use for the next season, and maybe it is a good thing to how do I say this, to keep the first season just with the original characters, really start to develop them a little bit more, make it about them before you start including all these other people. But I guess from here, aside from their story with Crosshair, I really have no idea where their story is going, what they're doing. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing because of the way that it ended, kind of open-ended, that I have no idea what they're doing going forward. You gotta sleep, fixing your sleep schedules, class on the 18th. Hey, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, thank you for coming in, dude. I appreciate you checking back in, bro. So yeah, I guess who knows? Maybe I'll do a couple of these for Star Wars Visions. We'll have to figure that out. So nobody really died. Yeah, you're right. Nobody did die, and I'm happy that nobody died. Because I don't want them to feel like they have to kill somebody because it's the final episode of every season. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like it where somebody has to die. I think there can be a meaningful story where all of these characters survive. You don't just have to kill somebody to get an emotional reaction out of me. And honestly, as far as like continuing plot, even though I kind of didn't like that Crosshair didn't go with them, maybe it was the right decision. You'll bet this is the second draft because of the release of season 2. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because to be honest, I think at this point, because of the success of the show, the success of season 1, I bet they can already gauge that they're going to go 4 or 5 seasons. You think they have to kill them eventually? Well, maybe they do, but maybe they don't. I mean, this season and the season finale already showed that was nothing I don't think that anybody predicted, and that's often what happens in these Dave Filoni type things. I mean, you can praise him, you can criticize him, whatever, but most of the time you don't know what's going to happen. I try to predict all these other things that's going to happen, and it never happens that way, and it's never what I thought it was going to be, and that's a good thing. That means he's creative. That means he's got the story down. That means he obviously knows Star Wars better than I do. Me Master coming back in. Hey, what's up, man? But I think that we don't like it because it wasn't as eventful. But at the end of the day, after you sleep on it, after you think about this episode, that it ends up being a really good thing. It ends up being a really good thing of it ending the way that it ended. Even if it would have been more interesting if people died, even if if Vader would have came in or Boba Fett would have came in. Yo, Donald, what's up, bro? You feel that dying doesn't have to be the big reveal and be highlighted in the whole show if it does. Dude, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. It just, somebody doesn't need to die. When it's appropriate, it's appropriate. But I think that the interesting thing here is thinking about that these guys have to die eventually. I mean, maybe. I think the idea is, where are they when they're fighting the Empire? Where are they during the rebellion? Now, they could just bring up that they were, kind of like Hera from Rebels, that she was there the whole time and fucking she was at the Battle of Endor and all this shit. None of that really happened. But that's a possibility. Another possibility too as well is that also in Rebels, whenever Ahsoka went to go see Rex, dude, them boys were old. Them boys were old. So it could just be the fact, because of the advanced aging process, that these guys are probably only going to live to be 30 or 40 anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe they're too old to fight by that time. See, they can't be part of the Rebels because if they did, it would have been a huge deal. Yeah, I think so too, and I think that's kind of the thing that it breaks the original trilogy if you put them in there, because if you're talking about the original trilogy, they should have been in there if they were a part of that timeline. So who knows? Yeah, maybe death is inevitable. Maybe in some weird way that it ends selfishly and they decide that freedom fighting isn't what they do. You know what I mean? Maybe they decide that fuck it, we served the galaxy during the Republic and we did our time and now we're done and we're gonna go live our happy lives or whatever. Not that it's gonna be happy. I feel like it, the Empire would have been looking for them, and the more you think about it, the Empire probably would have found them as well. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I don't know. Overall, as I sit on it, the episode was good. The episode was good. The episode was good. That isn't their personality. Maybe. I mean, I guess, but there were some times where they felt like they had to do what was best for themselves. Like, for example, whenever they were gonna pull Gregor out, they were like, "It's a bad idea." Like their initial impression was like, bro, that this is not the place nor the time. And Omega convinces them to go in, and then the events of the last 4 or 5 episodes happen. So it could be, but whatever it is, I trust in Dave Filoni and whoever's writing this to get it right. I do. I say, why is Omega older than the Bad Batch, but looks young? I think because Omega doesn't have any advanced aging. I think that's the thing. I think the big question is going to be what happens to Omega, because Omega's going to age like a normal human being. Now, I've already got a couple predictions for what happens to her. Personally, what I think happens to Omega is I think that she's going to get in with Boba Fett in some kind of way. In some kind of way, because you can... It's not like they're brother and sister, but they're kind of like brother and sister, because like how the Bad Batch are similar in the ways that they are, her and Boba are the same, that they're pure genetic replications of Jango. And even though she's a woman and he's a man, and that could be how Omega survives. I'm not saying that she becomes a bounty hunter. I'm definitely not saying that Omega becomes a bounty hunter or anything like that, but Boba could be the one to teach her the skills that... Because Boba's stronger than anyone in the Bad Batch, I would say, even at this point. I mean, maybe not physical strength with as far as like Wrecker and stuff, but I think his abilities are extreme at this point. Homie coming in. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, welcome back, bro. Why didn't we see her with Boba and the Mandalorian? I don't know. I mean, she could have assumed that Boba was dead. Oh, dude, how interesting would that be? How interesting if she's in the Book of Boba. But if she is in the Book of Boba, if that happens, then I need to think on this. I really need to think on this. I don't think she'll be in there, because if she's in there, then it kind of, wow, that sucks. They're gonna have to decide now, because they're doing these 2 shows at the same time. Because if she's in the Book of Boba, she's gonna survive this show. So every time they dangle her fucking head over us to, wonder if she's going to die or not, we know she's not going to die, because we've already seen her in X, Y, and Z. So I don't know. I really, really don't know. And that's kind of the beauty of this show, is that, with Star Wars and the way that Star Wars is that sometimes you get the end gets told first, and then you go back to see the beginning. And the only problem with that is that through process of elimination, what can happen to characters or what doesn't happen to characters. You know what I mean? If somebody dies or somebody doesn't die, because you've already seen how it ends. But you know what? I've been proved wrong before. I was convinced Ahsoka had to die. I was convinced from as soon as I got invested in the Clone Wars, I was like, she has to die, because it doesn't make sense, because she wasn't in Revenge of the Sith. And they somehow gave her such an amazing, beautiful story that she is now my favorite Star Wars character. So let's see, what was that? Here's the problem with Star Wars: money makes Star Wars go stupid. Yes, it does, in Disney in particular. But you know what? That's just kind of the game that we have to play. Even though I did prefer having George Lucas as the head of Star Wars, I think it is what it is. At the end of the day, we're still getting Star Wars content, and I would rather be getting Star Wars content, even if it comes with an asterisk, even if sometimes it's like, like the situation could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse from Disney being the way that they are. Um, the Attack of the Clone Nalase said that, yeah, yeah, she wanted a son without the advanced aging, and so that's why Omega is aging like a normal human being, and why the clones are not. And you know what? I wouldn't even be well. No, I think they're all about the same age anyway. Because I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if these guys age differently, because they've got obviously some really really big genetic mutations from them all having different appearances, different faces. They all have different voices, kind of, different abilities, shit like that. So, I don't know. I'd be surprised, or I want to say I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they age a little bit differently. But you know what? Maybe it'll be close enough to tell the difference. Crosshair does seem a little bit older. He looks a little bit older. Tech looks Tech's got the bald hair, but he looks kind of young. See, we could let the Force Ghosts hold lightsabers. You can heal anything with the Force. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, so it's one of those things that they're gonna have to fix. They're gonna have to deal with the repercussions of some of the things they did in the sequels if they want to keep them. Personally, I think it's just a pride thing. I think that it's not even about the money. I mean, think about it. You could remake the movies and you could make the same amount of fucking money. Why not? Why you can milk everybody twice instead of doing it one time? But that's a conversation for another time. Yeah, so we'll see what they do. One thing I'm kind of interested in, I'm interested to see whenever this comes back. Because we've already seen it, and we've already seen it where sometimes, like, we get this idea that year after year, the same time of year, almost on the same day every year, you're gonna get a new season's gonna start of this show. But man, at least recently, especially with COVID and some of this other stuff, that some of these seasons are taking longer. An example of this is The Mandalorian, that's gonna take a year and a half. So who knows? It's the middle of 2021. It could be it could be January 2023 before we get another season of the Bad Batch. Now maybe this isn't the case because it's an animated show, so that's something to think about. And then maybe animated shows are easier to make. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're harder to make. It just depends. I would think they would be easier, but yeah. I mean that I wouldn't mind that. And what's funny is that you say that is that if you remember the world between worlds in Star Wars Rebels, they obviously had time travel, and they haven't used it since. And that's my opinion that they're going to start playing with timelines and stuff in order to undo those movies or to fix them. I really wouldn't know how the fuck that would work. It's really kind of sounds like the Marvel What If show, which is not, but but they do have the world between worlds to use that in a creative way to fix some of the issues that we're dealing with now because of the sequels. But the truth is that every time that we get an ending like we just got, every time they dig a little bit deeper on Palpatine trying to clone himself, it becomes less and less likely. Because imagine this, right? The movies come out, they're okay, right? Let's just go ahead and say they're okay, but they need to be remade. So you remake them immediately, and then you're fine. Or you can put it off and put it off and put it off, and then whenever you remake them, then you've got the Bad Batch doesn't make sense. The Mandalorian doesn't fucking make sense. There's all these fucking shows that don't make sense because you fix it. Yeah, I saw that they destroyed the mural, but that doesn't mean that there's not another way to go ahead and use it. Because here's the thing: Ezra used the mural to get in there. Where was Palpatine coming from? You know what I mean? Where was Palpatine chilling out? He might have had his own mural. Obviously, he was doing his little Sith magic shit. So I would say that anyone can. The world between worlds it's definitely possible to still go back there. How and if and will anyone do it? Who knows? And talking about it a little bit, I guess I really have questions if Yoda knew about it. Well, okay, if we're talking about if whether that was a real Palpatine or not, it, you know what I mean. Then anything's on the table, really. So so we'll see. We'll definitely see. But dude, what an episode! What an episode! I'm just glad everybody made it out of it. You know, that's really what it is. So it is. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. We'll see what happens in the future. Um, I guess now I just need to take time to think about what it is that I want to happen, and then I guess we wait. You think they should have killed Ahsoka? I understand the argument for that, but that's not what I want. I would rather her die in her old age, whenever she's got to die. But I have a biased opinion. I have a biased opinion because she's my favorite character. So, what are you gonna do? I enjoyed Rebels. It was just, Rebels was different, but I think because it's different, that doesn't mean that it's bad. Obviously, there were some. I don't think Rebels holds up to the Clone Wars, but I think it just you have to look at it in a different light. Don't look at it as a competitor. Look at it as a different kind of show. Yeah, she doesn't do much after she fought with Vader. Yeah, but we're gonna find that out. She's got that show. I think we have a whole story arc going on that's happening in conjunction with the Mandalorian, with her being in it, with Grand Admiral Thrawn, with Ezra. I mean, dude, this shit's gonna be popping off, dude. Wait until these shows start coming out. This shit's gonna be popping off with Ahsoka. We're gonna have a whole fucking probably setup with the sequels. Which makes me wish that Grand Admiral Thrawn was in it, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be in it. Maybe he won't. There's no way to know. So whatever it is, I feel like this is a pretty good stopping point. So I'll go ahead and say to you guys, yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. This was really fun. Definitely the next time we get a Star Wars show, I'm gonna do the live streams. I still live stream on my channel normally. Most of the time it's gameplay. It is kind of few and far between. So, if you guys want, sub if you want to see my stuff. I mean, you don't have to sub, but you guys can just keep an eye out for me and other stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Yeah, once again, thank y'all for coming out, dude. This was a fucking blast, and I always love doing it. I love talking Star Wars with other Star Wars fans. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.